Hello. Hello, Archive. I wanted to talk real quick. Wow, the lighting looks really great. And God, I look really good in this shirt. I wanted to touch really quickly just on something I experienced, just to put it out there in the million of videos and journals and self aware notes that I put down for myself. I feel the need to do this. I'm also going to be in the studio for a little bit after this, so that might also be good. But I just wanted to explain this. I got home probably about an hour and a half ago from dropping my mom at the airport. I was on vacation with her for a couple of days. It was awesome. It was like my break away from work life, although it wasn't as, didn't feel as life enriching as the first one, which I don't expect it to. But I wanted to note this. When I got back home, when I walked in the house, and I looked around, and I was here, I got so incredibly anxious. I got so incredibly anxious. I immediately started thinking, what do I gotta do? Let's move. Like, instead of just working at a normal pace or allowing myself a position like, you know what? All right, we have a little bit of time left in the day. We have a lot of time left in the day. Let's hit the studio, or let's do this thing and just be, which we have been past couple of days. This instead is just immediately back on it, which makes me grateful for the job I have tomorrow, which I will be going to, which will keep me in check and positive, like, anxiety for like the 9 to 5 that I'll be working, and then I'll hit gym. But when I walked in this building, I got so anxious. Like when you're like just uncontrollably biting your nails, that's what I felt. And I felt very lonely. Immediately felt very lonely, and immediately I also questioned like what I was doing, which has been a common theme. I don't know about my entire life, but this past year has been a common theme. I walked in this room and I saw everything, and it felt like a ghost of a room. Also, when you see the lights like over there, you can just barely see it hanging down. My lights are falling, and it just feels like this room is now a ghost room, and it's just the process of moving back home now. And I want to keep this video short and sweet as possible, but I wanted to try to describe that feeling that I had, because I deal with this so much. That feeling of urgency, that needing to do something and figure out something. I don't know if it's in a way that is trying to look for a solution, or in a way that it's avoidant of just sitting in some sort of actual feeling, some actual solution. I don't know what it is. I also don't think there's a solution in putting it out into the internet like this either, or just writing it down. I've done that so many times, but I'm doing it anyways, just to put it down. I'm also going to make music. Not saying that that's going to fix the problem, but just allowing me the space to shimmy it out or make something out of it, because I also miss making music. So many things I could mention here that I've said a million times, but I felt so anxious coming in this house, just being alone, even though I'm completely safe where I am. completely safe. I'm in good hands. I can eat. Like, I'm healthy. I'm good. It's just here. Don't know what's going on here. And I'm human. I understand I can experience it, but that was just like a welcome back. Like, hey, you're back here. Here's what you've been missing. Boom. Just lonely, anxiety, like just all of that. I hope I explained that well enough for me to remember it. I walked in this room, I saw this room, and I walked back out into the living room like, oh, wow, I feel really nervous. I feel really low. Like, I said that out loud. Like, in my gut, in my heart, it was like, whoa. Which is maybe why I need to move back home and with some friends. Or maybe I'm not a man yet, and I need to deal with these things better. Either way, that's an upload for the archive. Ciao.